name's Chris Reeves. I'm an osteopath from Parkdale Osteo Clinic. Today I'm just going to show you some exercises you can do with the foam roller. They can be a very handy device for releasing muscle tension, improving circulation through different parts of your body. I'm going to start down in the lower limb area first and show you through the calf area first. Now basically you need a bit of space. In effect, you do need to put a little bit of body weight through your hands in using this technique. So make sure that you haven't got any major wrist issues prior to doing this. If so, sometimes you might need to put your wrists more, or use your fists in a more neutral position for your wrist. So basically, part of this relies on your own body weight to generate some pressure into the calf area. So I tend to use a rolling action. In effect, I'm just lifting my hips and bottom off the floor slightly and then just rolling back and forth through that area. You can change the angle of your foot as well, depending on which part of the calf area you want to target. For example, by rolling my foot outwards, I'm targeting the outer portion of the calf. So we can hover over a position and then lower our weight further onto the roller to get a little bit more pressure through the area. It's all about finding the pressure amount that's suitable for you. We all have our own different thresholds of pain, so please keep that in mind. You can move on from the calf area up to the hamstring. Similar principle here, we're just lifting up a little bit, rolling back and forth, trying to cover as much of that portion of the hamstring as we can. And again, if you do find a particular point of tension, you can then just sink over that area. Sometimes the foot can even come down onto the floor, and you can again just use that as a slight pivot point. From the hamstring area, we can move up to the glute area. This requires you just to turn a little bit side on into this position, and again, you're just rolling back and forth over that portion of the buttock area, finding any particular points of tension again where you might hover over that spot. And I normally recommend you do around 20 strokes, call them, back and forth over that area, and then you might move on to a different muscle group. Again, you can find some points where you might just sink into that position. You might hold that for about 20 seconds, whatever feels comfortable for you. From the glute area, we can move more into the spinal region. Normally this area is best suited for working through the middle back. I don't recommend rolling down into that lower back. It does put a lot of arch pressure into that region. So we're more focusing on the mid back. So what we do from here is just lift ourselves up, and then we can just roll back and forth in that mid back area, just like so. You can, if you like, move your arms within this range to help mobilize a little bit more, whether it be in a forwards, backwards direction, across the body. Again, what feels good for you is fine. And again, it's just a nice rhythmical movement here. You don't have to go too fast with it. Also from this position, what we can do is place the roller vertically along our spine and making sure that your head is supported on the roller and your backside is supported on the roller. You can allow your shoulders just to relax down towards the floor, and this is quite a good way of helping to open up that chest and shoulders, particularly at the end of a work day. It's a nice way to offload that pulling tension off the front of the shoulders there. You don't necessarily need to move in this position. It's just a nice position to relax in. So keep that in mind. However, if you do want to engage in some movement, again, you can just start to work your arms in different planes of movement, whatever feels comfortable for you as well.